In step 6, you are going to create an editorial calendar for your social media content. Hopefully, you've read about and drawn some conclusions about best practices about how to use social media to market your brand or your business. So, you want to distribute the posts that you do across all 3 of the social media platforms that you've chosen. And keep in mind that there are going to be probably different posting styles for each platform. So, for example, Twitter and Facebook, you might do more text based informative posts. If you chose Instagram or Pinterest as a platform, those are definitely going to be image posts that might look a little bit different than what you post on other platforms. And one way to kind of keep track of all of that, make sure that you're not repeating posts, make sure that you're posting them in a timely manner based on, what promotions you're doing, what contests you might be doing, and that kind of thing, is to use an editorial calendar. Now, if you decided to use something such as Hootsuite in step 4, you can kind of use that as a calendar to schedule your posts in advance. However, as we mentioned in step 4, Hootsuite's not going to work for everything. So Hootsuite won't work for Pinterest or maybe some other ones. So I still want you to look at this editorial calendar option. There are 2 posts here that can give you information about how to create an editorial calendar and some examples about editorial calendars. So make sure to start by reading those. After you have done that and you kind of get a handle on what an editorial calendar is, then you can download the Step 6 deliverable document that is linked for you. And you can see that basically for this, you are going to need to submit a completed editorial calendar or screenshots. If you are using Hootsuite, you can just send me screenshots in this document of posts that you have scheduled. That includes 5 posts, text, image, or video that are going to be proposed to establish your company or brand's online presence. Now, this is a very, very simple editorial calendar that to me would not work because it's not visual enough. But this, might be something that you want to use, where basically all you would do is for each post here, fill in this information. Now, if I were going to be doing this, I would probably use something that looks more like a calendar. So you might want to create a Word document that looks like a calendar, or you could even use something such as Google Calendar, which you can see that I have here. So if you were going to use Google Calendar, you might go over to My Calendars and create a new calendar that I'm just going to use that same Paula's Donuts example that's called whatever the name of your brand or business is. I don't need this to be public. If I'm working with someone on this social media or, I'm having to get approval from a supervisor, then of course I could share this calendar with them. But choose Create Calendar. And now in my calendar list, you can see that I have the Paula's Donuts calendar. So I just went ahead and turned all these other calendars off so that we can see I have nothing scheduled for Paula's Donuts. All I would have to do to add posts here is just go through and click on the date and type in the information. So maybe this would be my post 1, and I can even schedule what time of day I'm going to post it. And maybe down here in the description is where I would put all of this information that is required, such as the type of content. So is it a video? Is it an image? Is it a text post? Which social media platform it's going to be posted on, whether or not I have to get approval from someone, whether or not I have to reformat it, and then actually put what the post is. And you could even add an attachment if you needed to add an image or anything like that. And once you save it, now it shows on your calendar. So if you do something like that, then just send me a screenshot of the whole calendar and then also change it to maybe a daily view so that you can send me a screenshot of individual posts, but I would like to see the details. So a better option if you're doing that might be to just take, 5 screenshots of this type of information. So again, Google Calendar would probably be my option, but it's certainly not what you have to choose. If you did do Google Calendar, another option for sharing with me would just be to click here once you've created your calendar, go to your calendar settings, choose share this calendar, and share it to cis110instructor@gmail.com. That is the email address I use for college things. Make sure that I can at least see all details and then click save, and that can be how you submit it if Google Calendar is your choice. If not, you'll need to submit the Word document or whatever else you make for step 6.